MAGA Man is brought to you by.
It appears you hold all the cards, Mr. Trump. My fate is in your hands.
Has anyone ever told you you look like a donkey?
Yes. Many times.
Even facing certain death, you're defiant, like a petulant child. Well, it won't help you now, Maduro. Your time is up. F8.
You sunk my oil tanker.
Hasta el final, asshole.
Coño, carajo.
Oil Tanker, the new game from Bilton Madley, proud sponsor of MAGA Man.
El papá de los pelucones.
Democrats used to believe that border security and immigration enforcement were just common sense ideas. Don't believe it? Take their word for it.
Americans are right to demand better border security and better enforcement of the immigration laws. We simply cannot allow people to pour into the United States undetected, undocumented, unchecked.
We've had 5 million undocumented workers come over the borders. It has become an extraordinary problem.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. And we must do more to stop it.
Biden, yes or no, would you allow the cities to ignore the federal law?
No.
Any city should listen to the Department of Homeland Security. The city made a mistake not to deport someone that the federal government strongly felt should be deported.
Just because your child gets across the border, that doesn't mean the child gets to stay.
We do not think the comprehensive health care benefits should be extended to those who are undocumented workers and illegal aliens. We do not want to do anything to encourage more illegal immigration.
People say, well, why can't you stop illegal immigrants from coming here? And the number one answer we give is when they come here, they can get jobs, get benefits against the law because of fraud.
Illegal immigration is wrong, plain and simple.
Open borders. You're doing away with the concept of a nation state.
Our nation, like all nations, has the right and obligation to control its borders, and no matter how decent they are, no matter their reasons, the 11 million who broke these laws should be held accountable.
For decades, these weren't controversial or radical ideas. The only thing that changed is them.
Hey yo, meticulous like a watchmaker, precision, I'm public enemy without the clock. Yo, listen, champagne flavor apricot, 4 flavor, full lean furs, ocelot, I'm at the spot, about to make a lot. On a calm morning, got me brainstorming, new ways to breach loopholes, new goals, to turn coal into diamonds, you motherfucking turncoats, cotton picking good for nothing wanted, you low down Benedicts, how you kill a good nigga working in the neighborhood, trying to build shit, that ain't real shit, I know it's hard to get on one accord, but why take a king off the board, it's not checkmate, when the gang detonate, but let me deviate, I'm thinking more of pouring white grapes than the flu, how escaping a coupe, the heist, open shop down at an ounce of heist. Nothing less than success will suffice. Right, tell me how it feel to be a real one. We don't inherit empires, gotta build one. High stakes when it's fake, stay a real one. Mastermind a game plan to make a meal from. Tell me how it feel to be a real one. We don't inherit empires, gotta build one. High stakes when it's fake, stay a real one. Mastermind a game plan to make a meal from. It's real, pearls before swine. Girls with strong minds, the world is all mine. It's like hurry up and wait, it's a long line. You got the right idea, but at the wrong time. Timepieces, I find peace, my mind reaches new levels, new devils to leave speechless. Speak truth to power, minutes turn to hours, yours become ours. Now it's new moves, rules of engagement. I leave out with the money, with who I came with. No more the same shit, but I'm still player. Get your main hit, like your first single. Layers, fly ladies understand lingo. On the hotel rooftop, we met mingle. Tequila shots, the whole menu was bilingual. Sing along, you know the words, it's not a jingle. A man with a plan with a purpose. Standing ovation, we out, close the curtains. Yeah. Tell me how it feel, tell me how it feel. Tell me how it feel to be a real one. We don't inherit empires, gotta build one. High stakes when it's fake, stay a real one. Mastermind a game plan to make a meal from. Tell me how it feel to be a real one. We don't inherit empires, gotta build one. High stakes when it's fake, stay a real one. Mastermind a game plan to make a meal from. Know the deal.
Position in the kitchen, I'm working. Whip it, bag of half and 50s, hit the strip and I serve it. If it's an issue, trust, I'm coming to get with you in person. With the extender throwing at you till I flip this Suburban. All my businesses flourish. I'm on my way to my yacht. I put a 6 on the dock like Julius Erving. Damn, I know my nigga's sisters is hurting. He caught new case, but got his sentences concurrent. That ain't get him discouraged. Got another homie in prison for murder. He would let his gun clap and fire at anyone that would try. Watching this baby mother's cry, I got numb, I can't lie. His mama ain't shed a tear, she know that come with this line. Thought about it, his kids was young when son got the time. Won't see his daughter graduate, can't teach his son how to drive. Not to see where I get this ambition from and this drive, the machine. I'm iller than anyone that's alive. Look, bought the Benz truck and the Maybach with no license, straight from dealership, not from the auction with the low prices. A long way from selling white and running from the pole license. You niggas know who flow nicest. Raise the bar like coke prices. Fronted the homie, caught a joint, he stopped answering. Been my nigga since grammar school, I don't know how to handle it.
Olive green valley, went breaker to wet my taste buds. Y'all hate niggas praying for table crumbs. Damn, y'all looking bad, y'all might be mistaken for bums. My first thought was to put some spare change in your cup. Here's a blanket, at least you'll be covered up. I'm becoming numb, I don't feel the love at night, I hug my guns. Might touch you with the same razor I used to cut my drugs. Homie, these blades ain't made for shaving, son. The snub is stainless, the air is white like Shayla Buff, I waited. Lipo sucked the plug, left weightless. Niggas on the waiting list. Look at your greater wig, what's that, a wave kit? Listen, baby, don't shake the shit, please. Still a assist, shit scaring away.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Pause. Whatever. Yeah, crazy. I'm growing.
Pause
I don't
already.
care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
Well, I know that was difficult.
No,
my head game is crazy. Like you.
Pause that.
Hey,
That's crazy. Pause that.
Yo, what two, man? I had to make sure my pause button is working since we're doing this wide open colon Roland Martin joint. Yo, what up, Music Man? What up, Kwame? I see you in the chat. Yo, Mr. O, you there, Playboy?
I'm here 1-2 with my mic sound nice.
All right, bet. Yo, what's up with you, man?
Man, just chilling, man. It's been a lot of rainbow and cheating activity going around the internet and whatnot. We have the Geechee hour upon us right now. So it appears that a lot of things have been transpiring with the Fauci shenanigans and everybody that took the jab is now basically talking about it ain't bad as y'all thought it was. Y'all lived. Bad Trump. They gonna ride that to the wheels fall off. They ain't trying to go ahead and bring up Fauci crimes against humanity and nothing like that. But Chicago is still Chicago. A lot of things that's been going haywire. The bear still think about leaving. Mayor Johnson still a commie bastard. Not trying to do nothing with the crime, but with the increasing property devaluing everybody. Oh, and the teachers. The teachers is basically now complaining that they lost their jobs and now they can't help the kids that already they didn't help. They does not read or came through simple arithmetic. That we have paid for with our tax dollars, but they want more money and want their jobs back.
That's crazy. Man, Chicago, y'all gotta get that boy Brandon Johnson out of there. Like, I don't know, is it the old niggas that keep voting him in? That's crazy to me.
It's the old niggas, it's the Keishas, and don't get it twisted. It's not just Brandon Johnson. We gotta go to the head of big fish of them all. Literally, you gotta go to Jelly Boy Pixter. You know what I'm saying? Jelly Belly Pixter. That's why I call him Jelly Belly.
All right, bet. No, you just talk about that Fauci shit. That's right on time for this United Spot.
We're one question in, and you've already said I plead the fifth 3 times. I plead the fifth. All right, let's start easy. Did you fund research in Wuhan that made a virus more dangerous to humans? I plead the fifth. We're one question in, and you've already said I plead the fifth 3 times. I plead the fifth. All right, let's start easy. Did you fund research in Wuhan that made a virus more dangerous to humans? I plead the fifth. Did you tell Congress under oath that the National Institutes of Health did not fund gain-of-function research at the Wuhan Institute of Virology? When your own emails show you knew it was a real possibility? I decline to answer on the grounds that the truth might make me look like the guy who locked the country down for a virus I helped fund. Did you push lockdowns, school closures, and mask mandates while privately admitting the science was weak and that kids were at almost zero risk? I plead the fifth. Pleading the fifth after getting a pardon is like wearing a mask after being vaccinated. Oh, wait. That 2 weeks turned into 2 years. Small businesses died. Kids lost years of learning. People died alone. Did you ever once say, Maybe I went too far? I decline to answer on the grounds that the truth might make me look like the guy who locked the country down for a virus I helped fund. We're one question in and you've already...
Yo, that's crazy, right?
Bro, that's exactly. I mean, I know this post been so-called funny meme video, but that's literally what he said, and that was part of the real joke. Though that is crazy. They killed me, like, you know, speaking of the old folks, the boomers and Keishas, they was the biggest perpetrators of the 60s, No Pressure. A lot of y'all people that used to play, pickup game and pick up varsity ball, you know what I mean? 6 feet, No Pressure. Mask. This what got me though. If a fart, if you could smell a fart through the damn mask, what the hell you think COVID gonna do?
That's some extra shit. That's some extra shit right there.
Now I had to go ahead and break it down into simple terms because the old folks, they were trying to give me all type of medical jargon that they probably got off the ER or you know what I'm saying, Grey's Anatomy, you know, they be their shows and whatnot. Then they were trying to go ahead and give me the what aboutism, like what about the old folks, what about the sick elderly? Like, look, these people already had existing conditions. You know, it ain't my fault that that Bertha was already a diabetic, you know what I'm saying, about to get her damn leg chopped off, and you know she already had asthma since she was about 5 years old because she grew up right near the damn project that was right near the E-way and shit like that. She just so happened to get COVID because she kept going out to the damn bingo hall and they told her ass to stay at home. That ain't my fault.
Yeah, Music Man said, I remember the Democrats were looking like they were taking the vaccine and found out it was just water being injected. Yup. And they remember the one time they actually gave that person the vaccine live on camera and they passed out. It looked like they was about to die. And it was yo, this is like one of the biggest wool pulled over the eyes of the American public. And the crazy thing is, you know, because he's funded by WHO and all that, I'm trying to tell you, ain't nothing going to happen to Fauci. And then that also shade on Trump first, John. Yo, they shut the whole world down to stop his administration from getting anything done. That's why I said he got the mandate this time. We hoping he goes scorched earth on everything, which he is doing. But yo, this speaking of Keishas and chicks going out bad, the baddie era is over, bro. Look at this Instagram model join that's homeless now. You seen this?
Yes, I have. I didn't know who this chick was, but as soon as they said IG baddie or model, I was like,
yeah. You went just a year ago. You seen the dates? In 1 year, you went from that to this. Got a lot of followers, actually. Right away,
got
yeah.
a lot of comments on the first. Life just takes. It's a roller coaster. And now I'm at the lowest, but I'll be back up.
No, you won't.
I'm a little dirty. That one. And this. I'm a
just
little
like
dirty
Cubana
right
Lux.
I have a scar tattoo.
Yeah.
And this one.
Just like majority of chicks that was on Flavor of
Just
Love.
a year ago, you seen the dates?
In 1 year, you went from that to this.
That's crazy. Yo, I'm telling you, this is the future.
It's a roller coaster. Now.
Yo, that's the future for a lot of broads, bro. That's the future. Look how that joint used to look. Now she homeless on the street. Yo, a lot of Keishas going to end up like this. A lot of Keishas. They ain't got no skills, no nothing.
Oh no, machismo, no. They the most educated. They run circles around you niggas, us niggas. They are doing all type of entrepreneurial initiatives and all that good stuff. No, I mean they got the OnlyFans hustle. They got the amateur porn hubs going. They even got the the buff on Twitter. You know, that's still the buff to their other content. I mean, the stripper game is over with, so that's over with.
Stripper, yeah, the strip clubs are dying, bro. Niggas ain't going out whacking up money to throw money at chicks spinning around and shit like that. Shit, the strip clubs are dead.
This is the end result, using what you got to get what you want. A lot of y'all don't understand the thing about market value for real. And then y'all don't understand, just like cars, you know, we always like to relate them to cars. You know, once you let a lot of people get a test drive or even drive you off the lot, let you go a few blocks, go and get that mileage, test out the engine and whatnot. Over time, the engine, everything is no longer worth the value. So they got to go down on the price. A lot of y'all don't want to admit to this, but y'all engine is your check light engine light is coming on, your alternator is going out, all y'all new what's the name, since everything's so modern, your BBLs, aka new security locks, you know, mechanic can fix y'all. So I mean, y'all really cook, and after that, it's down to the auction depot. A lot of y'all go down to Blue Book value after that, but then y'all want bargain, talking about y'all got best version of y'all sales. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a Bugatti, even though I'm a 2008 Bugatti and got the 2028s coming out. No.
Nah, Music Man say, you know, they don't know how to manage their money. He said it's $40 in Philly. Yo, Quam, I just seen this. Damn, I ain't know. He said, I told my father not to take that damn shot, but he wouldn't listen to me. And he had a stroke instantly and eventually died from the jab. Bruh. I know.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Oh, yeah, so I was going to say, one, sorry for your loss, and then two, I know that I know a couple people that happened to, older people. I ended up getting some Fugazi paperwork because they wasn't letting us come into work unless you had proof that you had the whatchamacallit. But I got some Fugazi paperwork. I got some Fugazi paperwork for that. Shout out to my man for hooking me up and everything. But bruh, nah, that's some extra shit. And like I said, that's all. Hey, courtesy of the deep state. We gonna roll into this rolling joint, but we covered this bull before. This is the bull who's an Alpha Phi Alpha. He was clapping back at Roland. So I guess this is after the rolling tape. We gonna do some of the rolling footage in a minute. I got the pause button ready. Music Man said, yo, damn. He said, yo, I just buried my wife 2 months ago behind a shot. Damn.
Man, sorry to hear that, y'all, man. Damn.
I was not expecting the show to go this direction. Yo, once again, man, sorry for your loss. Bro, listen, man. This space and the content and stuff we be doing down here, man, it'd be like this really be like the solace for the brothers. Like, there ain't nowhere for the men to really go and talk. And I've said this before. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but all of this male content is being co-opted. It's turning purple pill. Even some of the content creators that you used to like to watch be looking at their content now and be like, man, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is this stream about? You know, so the motherfuckers is really being assimilated. It's only like a handful of motherfuckers doing shit like, you know, with the energy that it was like X amount of years ago. You know, when I first started listening and then started making content. So, man, you gotta support your content creators that's, you know, making the content you want to hear. And bro, damn. Music Man said, I refused and my son refused to take the shot. She didn't want to listen to me. She had her doctorate. Wow.
Damn, man. Damn.
Oh, you said prayers up. Yo, what up with you, champs? Champ first. You said prayers up for Kwame. Yeah, real shit, bro. And Kwame said, that's your pop's avatar? Bro, listen, man. The deep state really did a number on the general public with this, man. Listen, man. I keep saying this, man. Even if we lose the midterms, I look at it this way: if we lose it, I just want him to go scorched earth. I know people getting arrested and stuff now. Like, bro, burn this whole shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like figuratively, like, you know, don't burn it down, but you know what I'm talking about. Cause bruh. No, but man, yeah, really sorry for you guys' losses, man. The Fauci shit is recent. That's why we covered. You seen we did it on Sunday. Tito did it with the detective work. Finding out that Fauci been active since the '80s with the HIV and with the motherfucking swine flu. Yeah, man, evil shit happening. But this is an alpha ball clapping back at Roland, and I'm glad some of these D9s is starting to put these bulls in check, but especially now Roland ain't gonna lose none of his core audience, but the important thing with this is because it chips away at that whole illusion of prestige and his perceived authority to speak on something like that. So anytime one of these Democratic shills catches stray and it really chips away at their influence, is a win for us.
As a member of my fraternity.
Yeah.
See, now there's a big dichotomy.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, listen, so check this out. So as you can see today, I have on my fraternity letters, and that's very intentional. I'm going to tell you why that's intentional. Because your boy Roland Martin, he happens to be a member of my organization. And I wanted to give you some balance. Not everybody is buck dancing and tap dancing for the Democratic Party. But I must admit, there is a serious problem in my fraternity of people like a Roland Martin. We got a lot of, because, you know, in case you did not know, Governor Wes Moore is a member of my fraternity.
Yeah.
See, now there's a big dichotomy. There's a big shift, and there's a big separation between camps, because on the other side, you got brothers like Dick Gregory, who's a member of our organization, right? Who was a member. Rest in power to Dick Gregory.
Always.
Right? And even though I may not fully align with everything this next brother has to say, I know he has the interests of our people in heart, and that's Brother Cornel West.
Okay.
He's a member of the fraternity as well. And my fraternal organization, for me, my anniversary is tomorrow. I'll be a member of 35 years. And I'm going to talk to people, let them know that Roland Martin throws on his letters and people always say, oh, he's boule, and then they attribute his mindset to all of us. But no, I'm a foundational Black American, man. I'm down for my people first, second, and third. And I believe in being honest. I'm an independent. I don't align myself with any party. I believe in policy. Also, let me give a shout out to those brothers that are doing the good work. I can talk this talk and walk this walk because I'm financial. I'm a life member. I'm on the education committee. I'm a social service committee. So I pay my dues. So I do all of that. So I have a right to run my mouth. I don't know what Roly Poly does. I have no idea. But what I can say is that brother and I, we do not align politically, and some of the things he says about our people is reprehensible, and I don't appreciate it. So if a brother has a problem with what I have to say, be sure to check him as well.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. Give it up for that, man. Yo, sound like somebody may have pissed you off a little bit there, dog. What happened, bro? You came in kind of high, like
brother,
you had to get somebody straight.
Brother, I watched your broadcast, and when you highlighted what Roland Martin will not say about the immigrant situation.
Oh, okay.
When I saw that, I saw you had on my letters. I said, "Oh, here we go."
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so I watched that. I was a little hot when I was watching it because, you know, he does have a Haitian background, so we must never forget that part.
There you go. Like you know, that's something when people in your own frat coming out saying stuff publicly, they trying to distance themselves from all this nonsense. But speaking of the nonsense, let's get to some of this roly-poly nonsense. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. Let's get some of this roly,
No, I mean, we covered the little piece of it on Sunday, and everybody been covering it. But my boy George over at Black Conservative Perspective covered it.
Man, it's good to hear that video, see that video again. He went in. He was like, man, look, bro, just because we part of the same gang, I ain't rolling with that nigga.
Nah, they ain't trying to well, like I said, especially after this whole debacle with they calling it Bussygate and Three Finger Gate.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
They calling it Bussygate and Three Finger Gate.
Hey, you got Paul. Now you got to play the pause.
Oh yeah.
Pause that.
Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Yeah. That's definitely pause worthy. You know what I'm saying? I think we gotta have a pause button ready for this nonsense, bro.
Yeah, Music Man. Mud Cookie EMF. Yeah, that fat bastard. You know, yeah. This dude thought he was gonna be able to hide behind a Democratic so-called buzzwords, theatrics. He even thought he was gonna be able to hide behind an FBA. Even though I don't really mess with the so-called Greek letter fraternity or any fraternity in that case, but FBA organization. Yeah, he had to go ahead and abide by their rules and go ahead and go through their so-called ceremonies and rituals to get into. In retrospect, in return, he want to go ahead and slander and want to say all these negative things about the said people that want to go ahead and accept him in his so-called mud cookie eating background.
No, but that's
Scott. Donald Trump is the person who attacked the other black female journalists because that's who he is.
All right, bet.
He's a despicable.
All right, let's take this from the top.
Let's hear this fat bastard.
No, like I said, this whole hijack FBA culture and like now you gonna talk for us and show for the Democrats. Like I said, this is a chip to his prestige, and like I said, his influence is gonna wane. He gonna keep his regular audience and everything, but basically every time he say something, everybody gonna be like Bussygate. Nobody wanna hear nothing from you, Bussygate. You know what I mean? He's Four Finger Martin now.
Damn, that sound like that sound like a mob name more than a debauchery name.
You know what I mean? A swollen Colin Martin, like Mr. Prostate. Let's start calling him Mr. Prostate.
Hey, man.
Donald Trump is the person who is trashed. Donald Trump is the person who attacked Rachel Scott. Donald Trump is the person who attacked the other black female journalists because that's who he is. He's a despicable human being. He's a piece of crap. That's what he is. He has no boundaries. He has no bottom. He has no morals, no values, no principles, and no ethics. But this is who he is. He is a.
Yo, you caught that shit too, right? That's a Freudian slip. He said he has no bottom. That's a hold on. That's
Pause that.
Hey,
that's crazy. Pause that.
He did. That's a Freudian slip. He can't keep Bussy off his mind.
But cheese, my white and look at the freeze frame you got right here. But like.
Yeah, man. I had to do him dirty like that. Heard the whole
Pause that.
Hey,
that's crazy. Pause that.
Ooh, child.
Well, let's let some waters fly.
A disgusting individual who does not deserve any respect whatsoever. And that's why on this show, I do not use the title president referencing him because he has no respect for the office. All right, y'all, let me make this video real quick.
Of Roland Martin in her house, in her bedroom, that's who you need to sue. We're going to talk about that on Monday. Okay, we'll unwind it just a little bit more on Monday.
Has Roland Martin in a compromising position with a woman who is not his wife. It's saying he's been extorted. The grounds of that extortion stem from some video footage. Tasha says she reached out to Roland Martin's team around midnight. They did not deny the existence of the tape. They threatened to sue anybody who would show the tape or show pictures of the tape. Or seems to me like you should be going after the person that's so-called extorting you instead of putting out threats to anybody that covers that you're being extorted.
Oh, hold on. We gotta give him the full pause for that right there.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Pause. What I'm. Yeah, crazy. I'm growing. I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
I know that was difficult.
No, my head game is crazy. Like you. Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Yo, this is crazy.
Not in the pink boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Bro. The sound is always there, bro. And Tasha, man, look, man, I don't know why she over here trying to hide them Zoomkas that's on her chest, man. You ain't fooling nobody, man.
Oh, Tasha got some big tatas, bro.
Her drunk old big titty ass, man. I told
You
her.
big tatas. I ain't even gonna hold you. Sometimes Tasha be looking good.
I know you out the horny water. I know.
No. There's sometimes like if she got her makeup right, like cause she be pretty natural. Like I can see you. I know John's like this back in Philly and like in New York and shit. Like all that mouth and blah blah blah, like the little sex appeal and shit like that. Yeah, what you would call it. But yeah, Tasha got some big tatas. Big tatas. Hold on. Let's run that.
Yo, boy, I know that some of you guys have been waiting for me to get to this topic about Rolanda Martin, right? AKA Roland Martin, Roly-Poly-Oly Martin, okay? Who is being subject to some viral rumors that there are videos and pictures of him in very compromising positions, right? We're talking about sexual positions, engaging in sexual activities that could be classified as arguably homosexual, right? We're going to get into the details, okay? But again, this rumor is going viral. And all of this is alleged, right? I just want to be very clear because Roland is threatening lawsuits, right? He's threatening to sue people. This specific podcaster, influencer, Tasha K, his ass. You gotta push back immediately. Jumping his ass.
Hold on.
We got jumping his ass.
Wait, what?
Jumping his ass. Jumping his ass.
Yo, the size was always there. I got the pause button ready.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Pause. What I'm. Yeah, crazy. I'm growing. I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
I know that was difficult.
No, my head game is crazy. Like you. Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Jermaine over there looking like, man, nigga, what did you say?
Yo, he said, what he said? Oh, wait, Music Man said, he said, that's why Kevin Samuels went over there. Oh, yeah, she did Kev a solid, though. I mean, when Kev did that interview with Tasha K, she could have made or break or made him or broke him during that interview. She laid out the red carpet for him. She gave him a fair interview, and I think she humanized him and everything, because most of the Keishas was expecting her to fucking, to tear him apart and everything. I think Kevin just charmed the shit out of her. on some real shit. She was kind of looking at Kevin with the dreamy eyes. I ain't even gonna hold you. Kwame said Tasha will get that work. Shame on me. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like that one time she went at what's his face? My man, lead attorney, and she was looking rough there. She was looking rough that time she went on there with the straight, no makeup, no sleep type joint. But you know, Tasha looked like how black chicks used to look back in the day. Not too much makeup and everything. She, you know what I'm saying? She looked natural. Chad first with the pause. Yo, what up, Detroit? No, I had to. Yo, what up, Detroit? I had to bring the pause button for this segment. Hold my hair. Let's drop an AI roller.
Y'all keep screaming reparations, reparations. That's not how this works. You need legislation, you need committees, you need hearings, you need votes, you need bills passed through Congress. You don't just wake up one morning and yell on social media and a check magically appears.
And that AI drop, that's why we at where we at now, because and then the thing is now with these pictures coming out, these is the old clips. Like that shit been in our face the whole time.
You gotta push back immediately. Jump in his ass.
That clip is perfect for this topic.
Can someone like Roland Martin with a platform as big as his, journalistic integrity, democratic position, can they preach black family values while living kinky lifestyles behind the scenes that don't involve their wives? Can they do that? Can people like him get away with that with no hair on his head and his wife being a preacher? Does he get a pass? Is he allowed to do this? I got a statement from him and his team. And I gotta tell you, I'm just
Yeah, Tasha got some big titties, boy. She be shaking them. She be shaking them in the camera on purpose.
I got tits. You got ass. I got ass. What more do you want from me?
First thing, he was out of order for even having a wife that's a pastor, so you know the relationship was going to fail right there in the first place. Even if the allegations of his heterosexual sexcapades is true, which I really doubt, it's plausible because I mean she do have the silver hair going up there, so you know the box is probably on the remission. So yeah.
Well, first things first. There ain't no such thing as a woman pastor, so we just gonna leave it right there. Ain't no such thing as a woman pastor, and the church ain't no shield. Because all the bussy boys is in church. So what is we talking about? That's why black men ain't in church no more. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got damn choir director in church now.
Set at everything that I've learned, but I cannot do this story. I cannot do this story without honoring the brother that sent me the information to be sent to y'all to exclusively break. Okay? While he was getting his butt broken in, because I know the rumors. Y'all thought.
Hold on. That's a pause button. I got the button ready.
Pause that.
Hey,
That's crazy. Pause that.
That he was either bisexual or gay. Y'all didn't even know he was married. He's been married 21 years. This is his second wife. He was married to another woman. I'm going to leave her out of this for 6 years. And she left him. I saw the pictures. I saw the videos. I know why she left. Okay, and that's why we're going to leave her identity alone. But he is married to a pastor. She is a preacher and has been with her for 21 years. As much as he talks about the black family being stronger, his dick was not in the pictures, okay? I give you, without further ado, Poetic Flacco. Welcome.
Yo, She's a fucking savage.
Pause that.
Hey,
That's crazy. Pause that.
Oh, Quam, you sent me a cash app? Oh, hold on, let me check it. Yo, appreciate you, Playboy. We need all the change we can get. Support your local content creator. You feel me? Oh, Quam, yo, appreciate you. Don't let that brother be alone. Appreciate you, Playboy. Let's get your goddamn drop. What we got? Hold on, Soul Glow.
Who's the master?
Yo, we be killing them with the drops.
Hey, likewise, shout out to Kwame Kaju for the $10 on the Cash App. You know, I seen you, Playboy. Thank you, bro. Thank you on the donation, helping out starving content creator. You know what I'm saying? My stomach to my back like the Ethiopian. And y'all brothers help out a struggling content creator get back on his feet. Please and thank you.
Hold on, let's give him one more drop since he hold on.
Wow from the crowd. How do you like this show?
There's let's let Tasha finish kicking his back in.
Hey, listen, man.
They are going to be scared of you. And they should be in the hip hop community because you're not biased.
Facts.
Yes, he is biased, and he's a Liberian Southern.
Okay?
Absolutely. No
Listen
facts.
to me, brother. Poetic Flacco. So
Yes.
listen. You ruined my Saturday. You ruined my Saturday when I received the photos, and I want us to describe them, okay? Because I don't want people to think, oh no, they're making this up. First of all, I've already spoken to his lawyers, okay? His lawyer did say that if anybody posts the pictures and videos, they will be suing. They do have a case on that. That is called revenge porn, okay? So we cannot divulge those videos or those pictures. But what we can say is that his team told me verbatim, that is him. Him and his wife are working through it. And this has been going on for 2 years. He is claiming, according to his lawyer, that this is an extortion plot and gave me the people that are involved, okay, in this extortion plot against him. So they got him on video, as you saw.
Of course.
Wow. Wow. They got old Rolanda on video. Now, they're going to describe what's in this video, but I find the whole extortion plot thing to be fascinating because, according to her, allegedly, his team is confirming that, yeah, this is real, right? It's real, but again, it's a part of an extortion plot. Now, Rolanda is a Democrat operative, right? We know.
He said Rolanda.
You be killing me with that Rolanda shit. You be killing me with that Rolanda shit. Yo, straight up music, man. Poetic Flacco is suspect. He watched the entire. That's why I got the pause button ready, bro. You seen I had the deal. There you go, music, man. That's right at the heart of the matter. What you would call it? Conservative. George over Black conservative. Perspective dropped the video today, and I was like, "Oh, we doing random tonight. We only touched on it on Sunday." Pause. And what you will call it? I was like, "Oh, I got to make a pause drop because it's gonna get too zesty just covering that joint." He said, "Yeah, Poetic Flacco is suspect. He watched the entire video. And he has way too much detail. That's why the pause button is ready, and I got the extra super pause button. You know what I'm saying? I got the super pause. Like he said, Kwame said the boy is a good side. Also, yes, he is. No news. Yeah, it's live, Playboy. It's live. What up? What up with you, Playboy? What up with you, Playboy? What you call it? I had to. We had to get at least one of these randoms in this week before I get up out of here because Sunday might be the last Sunday show in like a good 2-3 weeks or something. Because I gotta get out of here next week, so I don't know how long it's gonna take me to set up. So the tech support on Sunday might be the last one for 2 weeks, and this Sunday show might be the last one for so I wanted to get this one random shit in. You know what I'm saying? But what's this one? No News said you gotta find the Dame Dash pause clip. I'm gonna find some. Yeah, the details is crazy. We about to get into it. That's why I got the pause button ready. You know what I'm saying? Right here, look at that. Pause that.
Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
All right, hold on. So let's go, because it's about to get pause worthy.
That he basically works for the Democrat Party, right? His job is to keep black people tilling the Democrat plantation. This is why he goes after any black person that decides to leave or question the Democrat Party, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if Democrat forces were behind this, right? Because again, midterms are coming up, okay? And a lot of the pro-blackies are mad at what happened to Jasmine Crockett, including Roland Martin, right? And a lot of the pro-blackities have been losing power and influence within the Democrat Party, mainly because they're losing elections, right? Look at what happened to Kamala Harris, okay? The whole pro-black bourgeoisie got behind her, and she got destroyed by Trump. So, you know, you look at the Jasmine Crockett's, the Kamala Harris, is like the so-called pro-black influence within the Democrat Party is not that important anymore, right? But at the same time, they got to keep the black people on the plantation. Okay, so I'm just saying that, you know, my speculation here, right? My conspiracy theory is that maybe, just maybe, the people who are responsible for the extortion plot are connected to the Democrat Party. Now, I don't know that, right? I don't know that at all, right? I mean, I'm literally just speculating based off what we know about Rolanda. We know he's in with the DNC, right? He was a part of the group of people who allegedly were leaking questions to Hillary, right? So yeah, I mean, you know, people like Roland, he's deep in that political circle to a certain extent.
Yeah, he's deep in the circle, all right. Music Man said 3 is Roland's magic number. Y'all wildin'. Yeah, he's deep in the circle, all right. We gotta give a pause.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
All right, the pause button gonna be in full effect tonight, y'all. Fair warning.
You're gonna break that pause button. I seen it's gonna get all right.
And so when you're deep in that stuff, yeah, they got stuff on you, right? They're gonna have stuff on you. They're gonna pull your card if you fall out of line, right? They're gonna remind you that, hey, we can ruin you, right? We can ruin you.
Of course. I was disappointed though, man.
First of all, I'm gonna start with you. What you thought first? Let me hear your.
I'll be real with y'all though. I was disappointed because Roland, because again, I'm African, right? So. Okay. There are people online who hate it. Roland has been one of the biggest advocates for Africans in this country. So when I seen this, I was like, come on, Roland, bro. Because Roland presented himself as like Martin Luther King, as like this Baptist preacher. Now, he never said, right? Like he presents himself as like a Baptist preacher. Right?
Like he's above all the bullshit.
Yes.
Yes.
And Roland is the first person to come on that live stream and gossip and babble for hours. You know, if Roland feels like he got somebody, Roland gonna tell somebody business now. So I was shocked when I seen those pictures. But now I'll be real, as a man, I did not know that penis got that small.
Whoa! Yo, pause button a full effect.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Pause. What I'm. But yeah, crazy. I'm growing. Pause I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
Well, I know that was difficult.
No, my head game is crazy. Like you
pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Bruh.
I got the button ready. It's gonna get worse.
Listen, now I wanted to tell people this. This is obviously a medical condition.
Yes, absolutely.
This is a medical condition. I told the only penises that I've seen that look like this was Diddy's. Did you see Diddy's penis?
Yes.
He got a big fat
Boss Man D-Lo
monkey.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
John Gray, Pastor John Gray has the same condition. And what we both saw,
Bobby Roder with you though. Diddy's penis is massive compared to Roland Martin.
Whoa.
Pause that.
Hey,
That's crazy. Pause that.
Yeah, I got the button ready. This is wild.
Yo, Diddy, nah, man.
Just to set the record straight, I've not seen the Diddy tapes, right?
Say what?
I say he all laughy and giddy with Chauncey K talking about other niggas.
Yo, my nigga, you peeped that shit, right? So this nigga on this sauce, he said Tanner shit. You feel me? Yeah, this Flacco is one of them, man. See, they say, man. Yeah, man, this nigga on this sauce, he said Tanner. That's why I'm trying to tell you. That's why I had to pause. That's why I had to put the pause drops together for this joint. Because if we review this joint and don't have the pauses in effect, you know what I'm saying? Like, is he? You know what I'm saying? So that the brothers can watch it and everything. You feel me?
Bro, you was not lying.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know the frame of reference that they're talking about here. I just find this conversation to be hilarious, to be honest with you. But am I really surprised by what I'm hearing, right? Just considering the way that Roland Martin acts, right? He acts like the type of guy who's lacking in some areas. And I'm talking about like lacking more than normal, right? I'm talking about like very lacking, right? Almost probably non-existent. Just based off his sassy personality and just the way that he carries himself. Again, I'm just not surprised at all, to be honest with you.
Are you a straight black man?
Yes.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Nah, man. Listen, I can't.
Look, she trying to throw him an alley-oop. She's saying, "Are you a straight black man? You cannot judge Peter." She tried to give him an alley-oop. No, dude said Flacco hosted the Meat Watchers convention with Tasha K.
Man, bro. Damn, man. I'm over here cracking up when you.
Yo, he said, Yo, why is my man so enthusiastic, bro? Look at he is enthusiastic. He was like, I seen it. Let me tell you about it. This is not the flex he thinks this is. This is not the flex. And here's the thing, this shit's supposed to be about Roland, but I think he exposed himself a little bit with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not supposed to be able to freeze frame you and have you smiling in the context of talking about another man's meat. You feel what I'm saying to you? On camera. You having a meat conversation, bro. Oscar Mayer and shit.
Size. And those men are built like women down there, and they are damn near stuffed.
Yeah.
Butches.
Yo, that was terrible, bro. I'll be real, yo. Like, if you got a woman who can tolerate you for 21 years and you got that, the least you owe her is some type of loyalty, bro. You got no business stepping out if you got that.
Yeah,
that's outrageous.
What I saw. We saw him with the shirt on. Matter of fact, let me pull the pictures up, and I'm gonna describe the pictures as I'm looking at them. Yeah. But I have the right to do that, so I'm not legally doing anything that's illegal. I've already talked with my lawyers as well. So, but we still gone.
Yeah. Disclaimer. I'm just playing what the people who are spreading the rumor. I'm just playing what they're saying. I'm not making any claims at all because I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I'm covering this as a news story, right? I'm just saying. So I'm a very neutral person in this situation. I'm not making any claims.
We still gonna talk about it. So the pictures are, hold on real quick. Make sure we got almost 7,000 people in here, guys. Yeah. Please make sure you are liking this video, please. Absolutely. Okay. We worked very hard on this content here. All right. And we deserve the credits and the love that we deserve. So the first picture that you sent me, he's standing in a doorway.
Yes.
AI can't make this doorway. This looks like an apartment, but you know, the arch is on the door, and he has on a shirt that says, if it doesn't bring peace, profit, or purpose, then don't give it your time, energy, or attention. So his body is shaped like an inverted triangle. He has a fupa, which means fat over the
bussy pouch.
Right.
He said a bussy pouch.
He has, of course, hair, and then he has on a
He said a bussy pouch. That's funny.
G-string, but it has a cuff, and I thought it was leopard print at first, but it looks like army fatigue or money.
Yeah.
But it's barely covering like his.
Yo, he up there looking at the pictures with it. That's crazy, cuz. That's crazy.
Man,
what's up with your boy Flaco? This is a bad look, homie. This is a bad look.
His big monkey, like his micro penis.
Yeah. Fact.
It's a micro penis, okay?
And he got the catfishing too, because what he did was, he put his balls within the pouch, so it hung.
Whoa. Pause. That's a pause. Yo, why is this nigga Inspector Gadget over there?
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Pause. What I'm. Crazy. I'm growing. I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
I know that was difficult. My head game is crazy. Like you.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Yo, man, Flacco over there, man, examining sausages like a half-line butcher. Like,
D's really over there like the meat detective, bro. Like, bro, you ain't supposed to be with the chick giving you like, I took a good look at it and I looked at his sack. Bruh. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? That gets a gall, too.
Yo, Flacco is the type of guy to be, he'll give you the prequel to a prostate, what's the name? He'll help you learn how to talk.
No, the meat though. I'm trying to get through some of the video, but the meat examination is crazy. That's crazy. Champ first said he notices shit Tasha K. Yo, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. He notices shit Tasha K ain't noticing. That's what I'm talking about, bro. What are we doing, son? Hold on.
He's like Poetic Flacco is like the a sportscaster for a porn scene. You know what I'm saying? He's giving you a play-by-play about what the personal equipment is playing.
No, this nigga is a professional bird watcher.
Wherever the party at, I get it poppin'. No, did he? What's really?
Look at it.
That's diabolical.
Penis? Come on, bro.
I'm done with you. I'm not gonna do this with you today.
Look at that.
Okay, so the next. This is from a video still, okay? So he's rolling. He has peach fuzz on his hair. He has more hair on his chest and on his balls than he does on his head.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's laying. His stomach is laying to the side, and there's a big ball sack, and then there's a
yo nigga
micro penis.
Yes.
And then that's the second still from the video, and then another video. He's in this woman's home.
Yeah.
There are cameras set up. I initially thought when I first put it out, by looking at it, I said this must be an OnlyFans worker.
No.
You know what I'm saying? To have cameras up, why would he be so free? And also me too.
Yeah, that's wild to me. Right? That's super wild. You know,
Y'all niggas is wilding in the chat. Dude said he's probably staring into Rolanda's eyes during this examination. Yo, this nigga's a professional bird watcher, man. You know what I'm saying? He's compared to meat of other men. Yo, whole fact though. Yo, Quiet Storm into the chat. He said Tasha not laughing with you. She's laughing at you. That's a whole fact though, my dude.
That's a whole fact.
Oh, you see, yo, I did the right thing getting this pause button ready, getting this pause drop. Cause I seen this joint earlier, and I was like, we ain't gonna be able to review this video with all this professional bird watcher commentary. You know what I'm saying? He's an ornithologist.
Again, when you are somebody like that, especially when you are Roland Martin, and your whole thing is being holier than thou, right? That's kind of his whole thing. Okay. Yeah, you might not want to record yourself, or put it this way, you might not want to allow anybody to get access to, you doing things that are compromising, right? Especially something like that, right? Especially something that, people can deem to be homosexual, right? Or not straight, right? So, again, it's just kind of wild to me how, behind the scenes, right? Some of these people are moving differently, right? They moving a whole lot differently.
And I'm gonna tell you something that his lawyer told me that he said, and it just didn't make any sense, like to me, regarding how he got caught up in this situation. Because I'm like, either Roland, either this was his first time, stepping out, or he's just too damn comfortable.
Well, I got some information.
He thought he was uncomfortable.
Yes, but also too, I got some information on the chick. She's apparently a professional because we got some other people that she done got money out of.
Right, and that's what we're going to talk about. That's why I had to have you here. So he's on the bed, laying on the headboard. The headboard got little diamonds in it. He got fur pillows. His legs is like this.
Peep the leg position, too. Peep the leg position. That's somebody who wide open.
Whoa, pause.
Whoa. Yo, why is your boy so excited about what's going on?
Pause that.
Hey,
That's crazy. Pause that.
Why is your boy so excited about what's going on?
Freeze frame, bro. Look at the freeze frame. It tells it all. Tasha looking at this nigga like, man, this nigga really serious right now. He got the little feminine, little happy smile. Yo, what we talked about behind the scenes about these niggas being low T, man, you was not lying, man. Low T is shown through this whole show right now, bro.
Yo, 100%. But what I just said, bro, I should not be able to freeze frame you in your video stream.
Bro.
And wait, and every time I freeze you, you got a big smile on your face, but you in the middle of a conversation about bird watching and meat watching, dog. You a sausage inspector at an Oscar Mayer Wiener line, bro. What's going on? Captain Frankfurter over here.
Not Captain.
This nigga can start calling this nigga Nathan's.
Hey, you gotta play Stephen A. Smith right there now, man.
Oh man, I know I don't got the I don't got the drop loaded up. Like, come on, man. Yeah, I know the drop. I ain't got it. I ain't got all my fly shit, but nah, this nigga Captain Frankfurter over here, cuz. What we doing, cuz? What is we doing? I don't understand, cuz. Look at this cheat. Look at see the nigga got veneers popping, bro. Like, what's that? Yo, like I said, I should not be able to freeze frame you during the conversation. Know what I'm saying? And the conversation is about meat watching, and every time I freeze frame you, you got a smile on your face. That is not supposed to be an enjoyable conversation. It's supposed to be like, all right, let's get through this conversation so we can get this AdSense money. But you ain't supposed to be giggling with the chick and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You looking like a nigga happy with a bag of dicks in Boys Town. What the fuck is going on, my nigga?
Insert it like
3 fingers.
You know, right, fingers. Yeah. Now I do want to say from what I'm looking at, his lawyers said, listen to me. This is exactly what his lawyer said last night. He said, Tasha, I wanted to confirm the pegging statement was retracted. I said, look.
Whoa. We gotta do it again.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Pause. What I'm. Yeah, crazy. I'm growing. I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
I know that was difficult. My head game is crazy. Like you.
Pause that. Hey,
that's
crazy. Pause that.
Yo, this shit is crazy, guys. He said the enthusiasm. Yo, straight up, the enthusiasm in his voice is crazy. This nigga said he got the Gabe A gums in the video. Gabe A's gums is serious, dog. Like, that's not like a joke, though. He got serious gums. No, what's up with you?
Man, the freeze frame again, man. Look at this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey, look, man. These oh man, I ain't got nothing. Man. These niggas out here disappoint me. This nigga over here defending, looking at Johnson like he worked for a law firm by that thing.
I mean, well, the only consolation is he's Liberian, so we ain't got to claim him. You know what I'm saying? True. We ain't got to claim him. He's a Liberian, and he lives in North Dakota.
Wait, what?
He's a North Dakota Liberian, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get more fugazi than that. You feel me?
He did a reverse OJ?
Yeah, the nigga live in North Dakota, my nigga.
Okay. I mean,
he's from North Dakota, live in North Dakota, and he's Liberian. It don't get more tougher than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga is not of the cloth. because this whole interview he done with Tasha, he a giddy little schoolgirl. He did not, and not one pause. Like, bro, you really came up on this live stream to talk about this nigga's meat? You could have talked about, like, you know, the compromising positions and all that shit. But this is a sausage conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Captain Hardleg over there.
Listen, I was told she pegged him. I'm looking at the pictures. Yeah. I will confirm that he denies it. Roland Martin and his team are denying that he is being pegged in these stills from the video that was.
We got to pause that shit again, guys.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up. This shit is like the Twilight Zone, man. Like 2026 is turning out crazy.
Capture in this woman's home, okay?
Of course. Wow.
And then the lawyer says he absolutely denies that. It's not true. She's already dug a deep grave if she's claiming that. So basically, they're putting it on her. All right.
Well, he's slick because okay, there's an actual definition. These niggas are slick. Pegging means taking a dildo and going up your butt.
Whoa.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Pause. What I'm. Crazy. I'm growing. I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
I know that was difficult. My head game is crazy. Like you.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Yo, you see, I had to pause. We using the pause button a lot tonight. We gotta get.
Yeah, we got to do a pause counter, man. I think the pause count is at now around 9 or 10ish. You know what I'm saying? Which
is what's the pause count? Where we at, like 10? He said that this nigga just turned Tony Gaston's whole fact though. Oh, dude, he said he'll never live down being excited about watching the man get the Chet the Builder treatment. Whole fact though, bro. Whole fact though.
Fuck with it.
Right.
Those look like fingers. So she was butt breaking him with her fingers, allegedly, from what I saw. I could be wrong, in my opinion.
No, I'm looking at it because he assumed the position to receive.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, and
He assumed the position through
Pause that.
Hey,
That's crazy. Pause that.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
This nigga said we need his browser history. Get this man off the streets ASAP. So, no, but bottom line, man. But my honest opinion, though, like, I think Roland's listen, we already know the whole Democratic Party is a bunch of fruit mongers anyway. So this probably going to up his profile. I ain't even going to hold you if you really think about it. But he is going to lose all this other perceived influence for him to be speaking as the moral authority on things and this that. Basically, he's a meme and a punchline now. You know what I'm saying? He's loose Cole and Roland Martin now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that type of damage is done. You feel what I'm saying to you? And I could rock with that. This nigga said assume the position.
Bro. Yo, the community will not cancel or get rid of Martin Roland Foley. They won't get rid of him because even though this looks bad by normal optics, but by normal living folk like such as ourselves, the community has this like bizarro world outlook. The opposite is good in their eyes. So ironically, this will get him more brownie points in the black community because he's still married to a female pastor, which it ain't supposed to happen. And he's doing fruit manga, alphabet mafia activities behind closed doors. That's like a typical Tyler Perry sitcom right there. They see this as normal behavior. They gonna just get him a slap on the wrist. They might even go ahead and celebrate, say they have a lavender marriage.
No, you hit it right on the head with you hit it right on the head with that. This is a whatchamacallit. This is a this is a Tyler Perry episode. What you were saying, you 100% right. Hit it right on the head. This is a Tyler Perry episode. All right, bet we at the 118. That was a funny segment in and of itself. Let's run back to Twitter. I want to do here. Let's do this. Let's do Mamdani destroying New York with his communism because you know his new city-run market. You got to show your ID and everything, but he don't want you to show your ID to vote. And that apparently it's already started getting robbed. We haven't done nothing by my boy Jesse Waters in a minute. Jesse's always funny. So let's do that, and then let's do this Sydney Star joint and get up out of here. All right? Yo, can you hear me, Playboy?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Yeah, so let's do this Jesse Waters joint real quick, and then we'll do the Sydney Star joint because she about to catch like a 3 to 10. Well, I keep saying shit. He is about to catch a 3 to 10. You could tell me about I didn't even know it was from Chicago, but this is the shit we be saying about this whole T agenda that they got going on. Every time you catch them, they doing something nefarious and everything. And apparently, she done dragged a 14-year-old minor by the ankle into the room, and yeah, wild shit, bro, wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Wild shit. But let's do this Jesse Waters joint, Mamdani and the Commie Express real quick. Oh wait, do we got Van Jones crying? Do we got? Oh, say it ain't so. Do we got Van? Okay, no, he not crying. He just being a pussy. I would have loved to see Van Jones cry again.
Not the Commie Express. Oh,
you said they're going to be 30% cheaper than they would be at the grocery store down the street. How are you going to keep people from taking advantage of that?
We are looking to make sure that we target New Yorkers, whether it be at sort of a library card-esque thing, and also we manage who's buying and that is focused on everyday New Yorkers.
ID for chips and dip?
Well, the left couldn't stomach it, so the commie caved by dinner time. No bouncers at the bodega after all.
When we're talking about a city-run grocery store, one in each borough, which, by the way, you do not need an ID to shop at, no matter what you've just heard in the news of today. We're talking about actually addressing the question of skyrocketing grocery prices.
That's not what your grocery girl said yesterday. ID, no ID, the whole thing's dead on arrival. 5 city-owned supermarkets, 1 per borough, run by the government, stopped by the government, priced by the government. What could possibly go wrong? They swear you'll save $90 a month, 30% off the staples, produce, meat, seafood, just one little catch. No hot food, no deli, no bakery, no butcher. But no sweat, commies are vegan. Well, except Frico, he's putting down more chicken than the Colonel. The first store doesn't open for a year and a half, and they're sticking it in an old juvie in the Bronx. Charming. That's socialism for you. 30% off thanks to somebody else. Slim pickings on the shelves, a cap on what you can cart out, and an ID at the door. Less of a grocery store, more of a ration line on your dime. And that's by design. These stores aren't built to sell groceries.
Yeah, this is how you end up standing in line for 8 hours for toilet paper.
They're built to sell socialism.
I think that people have it wrong. I think these grocery stores are going to be wildly popular. What the cheap grocery stores do is create an incredible success story for socialism that will help to support and fuel the socialist wave in urban centers around this country. And let's say each one loses 10 million a year and they get to 10 or 20 of these. That's $200 million of losses per year on the grocery store chain. But it creates this extraordinary social movement for more of these grocery stores supporting the DSA and so on.
200 million a year in losses by design. Most businesses try not to lose money. For Mamdani, losing money is the point. This is how it goes every time they try it. You torch prices with somebody else's cash, the herd stampedes in, and the shelves are just ripped bare by midnight. But that's when the bureaucrat shows up to tell you one loaf of bread's your limit. Instead of Whole Foods, it's no foods. Kansas City already tried it. City subsidized grocery store, low income neighborhood. Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Hold on, I'll play the rest of it, but no, Michael Andrews said it right here. He said, yup, New York is a failed state overrun by transplants. Whole fact, though. Whole fact, though. No news said, who would have thought that a Muslim would be introducing bread lines to New York, NYC, home of the Twin Towers? Bro.
You said a mouthful.
There you go, right there. Yo, that's the mic drop. That's the fucking mic drop.
Like. Again, the book 1984 led us to this moment. Again, George Orwell put in that damn book. You know, Vincent, he witnessed it himself. And again, the biggest perpetrator of all the propaganda and slogans, and who was the biggest voters for Mamdani? I know that the white guy with the lisp and the so-called sweetness voice. I know he a voter too, and they also part of the problem as well. But the majority people that voted for Mamdani was the women. When they talk about
and Z's and boomers.
Them too.
And you got to remember too, Z's have a lower Z's. This is public information now. Z's have a lower IQ than the millennials collectively. This is they're the first generation to actually have a significant collective IQ drop from the prior generation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So normally it goes every subsequent generation, the collective the collective pool, the IQ goes up.
Mm-hmm.
These are the first pool collectively where the IQ has dropped, and that would explain why all these communist ideas and everything are so appealing to them, because they're stupid. And they can't listen, man. I keep telling you, man, the Darwin Awards are being handed out. Michael says, saying you're from New York you used to have some sort of credibility. Hell yeah. I'm from Philly. I lived in Brooklyn for 4 years. I still say I lived in Brooklyn. I had some of the best times of my life. But nah, New York ain't what New York used to be. Not no two ways about it. He said, hey, they didn't have Reading Rainbow. Yo, that's a whole, yo, there you go. That's a whole fact, though. They did not have Reading Rainbow like we do.
Hooked on phonics.
Hooked on phonics.
Reading Rainbow. We had Barney. We had all these damn different cartoons to help us learn how to read. Remember the count? The count used to teach us how to do numbers.
Oh yeah, the one thing, two. Yo, listen, man. We don't. I be saying it all the time, man. Like we didn't know how good we had it. That's why we do a lot of nostalgia on this channel. Hold on, let's let Jesse finish his monologue.
The KC Sunfresh grocery store, subsidized by the city to serve a low-income neighborhood, announcing it will close. Empty shelves, a funky odor, and reports of crime and drug use plagued the store. Despite tens of millions of dollars in city investment, the store lost nearly $900,000 in the last year alone.
Kansas City's got company. Chicago just lost 7 government-backed grocery stores this month.
Oh, that's your neck of the woods.
$13.5 million in taxpayer cash, up in smoke. The company signed a 10-year deal. They didn't make it to 2. Turns out a store that survives on somebody else's paycheck isn't a business, it's a bailout. But hey, at least it makes it feel good. So here's the pitch, New York. Pay more, get less, and don't complain. Or else.
Yeah, 100%. The way I see it, we should let the blue states just eat themselves and then, like, you know, everybody else prosper in the red state. Kwame says, conjunction, what's your function? Hell yeah, bro. Now, like I said, we didn't know how good we had it, bro. All right, let's do this. We at the 127. Let's do this last story. Let's do this, let me stop sharing. Let's do this Sydney Star story. Because this is cautionary tale, that may not be the word I'm looking for, but this represents the this agenda that they're pushing, and when you get down to the core of the agenda, you know, pushing all this T shit and everything else, like when it gets down to it, it's just at the core of it is degenerate shit and predatory shit. And there's a reason why all of this shit wasn't was locked down the way it was all these previous generations and everything. We gonna have to see how this shit play out. But let's do these two. Let's do this one. Let's do Tasha and the whatchamacallit talking about, and we'll do one more. And then you could tell me, because I didn't know old boy was from was a Chicago mofo. I ain't know that. Alright, so Tasha getting all the play tonight. I never thought in a million years I'd be featuring Tasha K on my streams.
So today I talked to the little boy's sister. We spoke for like an hour. I got the full story.
Let's run that back.
The day of the reunion, we got the black truck waiting on her. No one's calling. She's not answering. And then I called her manager. And her manager is like, oh, Sydney's here in handcuffs. But he wouldn't tell me nothing. I called back. The detective was there. The security guard that confirmed it. She got arrested for trying to molest a 13-year-old boy allegedly. So today, I talked to the little boy's sister. We spoke for like an hour. I got the full story because she was like, you're the one that booked her. I was like, yeah. The little boy, you know, he was a football star. I think he was in town for something for a football conference. And they were just at the hotel. And Sydney just was, you know, really like brushing up on him. But as a 13-year-old boy, they didn't know that was a man. They thought that she was just flirting with him. You get what I'm saying? Like a woman. And she took them back up to her room, allegedly.
Who is them?
He took the little boy, the 13-year-old boy.
Okay.
March star. That's when Sydney made her pass at him. They end up fighting in the room, you know, he's trying to get out of there because he was uncomfortable. And he said that when he was fighting, you know, City was grabbing him before he went out there, like, look, don't tell nobody I'll pay you. Slid him $40. Slid the little 13 boy $40. The detectives had that $40 too. And yeah, so that's the story.
Okay, but real question. Have you ever gotten ready for date night and realized you've been running around all day? Work, errands, life.
Shut up. That's wild.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Pause. What I'm. But yeah, crazy. I'm growing. I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
Well, I know that was difficult. My head game is crazy. Like you.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo,
it's a problem, but that's not the first joint that we covered with all this with these tees going after little boys, and I mean you got regular chicks going after little boys too, but like the tees, and you know what I'm saying. But you said old boy from Chicago. I didn't know that.
Yep, Southside very own little Stephen Favors, aka Sydney Star.
Oh shit, you know the nigga's name?
See, this is how it happened. My cousin, you know what I'm saying, by proxy, you know what I'm saying, a lot of my niece and everything, they went to the same high school as each person. They told me this is how they used to make fun of, because they Sydney or Steven, what you want to call him, he used to be on the cheerleading squad.
Wow.
Yeah, he's in the yearbook, bro. And you can look him up in the cheerleading section. It's sad, really, because you know he got the whole Adam's apple showing and all, but still trying to look like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, word has it that he was touched before. You know how the story go.
You know how the story go. We talked about that on a Sunday. Yep. That's what I be saying. These Keishas be buck breaking these boys.
So with modern medical science, you know, it started passing for like a bitch and started getting to the rap videos. You know, it was unfortunately a lot of famous rap videos like Twista. You know, saying a lot of people in New York, MC scene. It's too many to name, but mainly everybody knows a particular rapper from the loop besides Nelly, besides Huey, and besides what was my boy forget it, you know it matter. Chingy was put on blast because this thing said that it and Chingy had a little rendezvous before, basically ended his whole entire career. Crazy work. Even this thing even got videos walk around big cities like hood niggas, and this is what we gotta go and talk about, niggas. You know what I'm saying, being so thirsty and being so you know, falling for all the theatrics and all the makeup and shit like that. And the niggas is grabbing on it, feeling phone like it's a regular chick, not knowing this is a dude. In Chicago, New York, LA, everywhere. Yeah. So this what Grind Smart is. After all that, even with all this information coming out about this thing touching little boys, I went on my own Facebook. You know, a lot of people in on my what's the name know the thing personally. Do you know these Keishas on there defending Sydney?
Yo, but do you just hit it right on the head, bro? That's what I'm talking about. It's not surprising. That's how it happened in the first. Yo, you know, we be doing the Sunday panels, and what I used to say, like, bro, like, even with all that like weird chomo shit going on, like the men in the family and even just men in general, like, that shit can't exist if the men know. The reason that shit be going on is because the Keishas be hiding it and protecting the predator. You understand what I'm saying? Like Keisha be pushing this narrative and it's true that it's all these black men out there taking advantage of the kids and stuff like that. But bro, we grew up, we know that shit not true. As soon as somebody find out some shit like that is going to, whether it's in your family or anybody on the block like that, you already know what's going to happen. They going 86 that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put his is together. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah. They gonna tighten it. They gonna take care of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even to the point where it ain't even no scene. Like back in the 80s, niggas used to just disappear. You know that. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, there's no way that shit is happening if the women ain't protecting the predator, because the predator can't be around men. You understand what I'm saying to you?
That's right. That's right.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yep.
What I'm saying is, like, even if it ain't in your family, like, it used to be like back in the block, and it'd be like, oh, so-and-so doing something, and they, you know what I'm saying? And it could have been a kid like 2-3 blocks away or something like that. Niggas don't care. Like, you understand what I'm saying too? It ain't even your family, and niggas got an issue. You feel what I'm saying to you? Oh, as soon as we see this motherfucker. You don't understand what I'm saying to you? Like, it's always been like that.
Yep.
I was saying this shit with a contractor, and Tito. Bro, we all, like, back in the day, we all got the story about the cousin that disappeared, or the uncle that disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
That don't be at the family reunion no more. And like,
Yep.
everybody got the story about the cousin that got buried in the basement, or the cousin that got buried like in the, in the backyard, or out in the country. Like, we grew up hearing them stories. You know what I'm saying? That was the cousin. That was the cousin or the uncle that did something inappropriate, and the men in the family made that motherfucker vanish.
My favorite one. He went to school. He went to one of the many colleges. You know what I'm saying? He studied to be like a you know what I'm saying, undertaker or something like that. Shit like that.
Oh, see, yeah. He said he didn't check the neck or the ring finger, or the ring finger. The men's ring finger is shorter than the index finger. I'm checking my shit right now. The men's ring finger is shorter than the index. A women's is, no, my ring finger longer than my index finger, homie. I'm looking at my shit right now. You know, my shit. But what you call
along mine too.
Yeah, and here's the thing: the Adam's apple shit don't work no more, bro.
Yep, you're right.
That shit don't work no more. You can either get them shaved down, or the new drugs they got. That shit it shrinks it. The Adam's apple shit tests don't work no more, bro.
And unfortunately, with these steroids being put in these foods and everything.
You said the men's ring finger is longer. That's what I was gonna say. My shit longer. My shit is not shorter. Yeah,
Right.
my ring finger is longer than my index finger. Okay, you're right.
Yo,
The women's is the same size or shorter. Okay, that's a good check. I didn't know that one. But yeah, there used to be the Adam's apple shit don't work no more.
Now, I was gonna say is they put all these damn growth hormones in the damn food and everything. We got so many damn tall chicks walking around and shit, like looking like motherfucking prodigies of basketball and shit like that. We can't use the height no more either. You know what I'm saying? They got big shoulders and big feet too. Like they play for the WNBA right now. So yeah, man, you gotta birth certificates. You know, they trying to get rid of the birth certificates and stuff like that. Abomination. So it's a crazy world we're gonna be living in.
Well, Trump rolling a lot of that shit back. That's where everybody flipping out.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, Trump rolling all that shit back. He got it where, like, if they don't care whatever your shit is, like, that's on your passport. Like, you can't get all the new switch gender. Like, they're going by what your birth certificate is in your medical gender. Like, yeah, Trump changed all that shit. We're not doing none of that shit.
Man.
All right, bet. We at the 139. Go ahead, man. I'll let you get us up out of here, man. That was actually a pretty good show. Like I said, man, I had to have the pause button ready to go through the rolling joy. That shit was out of control. Like I said, that's just like a Tyler Perry. It's like a Tyler Perry episode.
Man, this whole thing is a whole Tyler Perry episode, bro. You know what I'm saying? From Roly Poly Martin getting pegged and stuff like that while being married to a woman pastor. And we got this transformer by the name of Sydney Starr. Fraternizing, do impressionable things with young boys that that nobody on the other side. I mean, this is my favorite. So when a man cosplay y'all Keisha's, it's cool for them to touch on little boys, but if it was a black man that touched on little boys, it won't be put to fire. Like, make it make sense. And this is gonna have to be called, like I said, the Paul Stream. I heard of Paul tape.
Paul Stream.
The Paul Stream, man. I heard of a Paul's tape. This is the Paul Stream, bro. This dude, Poetic Flacco, doing play-by-play on Johnson's, man, is making me uncomfortable, man. Him and Tasha K just talking about this video. I just can't, man. I land my plane there.
Yeah, that's spot on. Well, Poetic Flacco, he was an intern at Johnson & Johnson, so you know what I'm saying. It makes sense that he going out like Captain Frankfurter on that Tasha K string. It's just wild and crazy work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just one more for the kick out.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Pause. Pause what I'm but yeah, crazy. I'm growing. Pause I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
I know that was difficult. No, my head game is crazy. Like you.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that. That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Pause what I'm. But yeah, crazy. I'm growing. I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
I know that was difficult. No, my head game is crazy. Like you.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Yo, man.
Yeah, I had to put that shit on loop. Yeah, yo, but I'm glad we got the pause drops for the stream. We gonna need them. We're gonna need them moving forward. That was the pause drops was missing. The pause drops was missing.
Poetic Flacco is the glizzy watcher. That's what I was gonna say. This nigga is the glizzy watcher.
You say you got that nigga on glizzy watch? That's crazy, man.
Man, he's a glizzy watcher, man. His new name is Scott Peterson for all the glizzy he been watching, bro.
The Captain Frankfurter shit is funny too, man.
Bro.
This shit, but this was a good stream. This shit was funny as hell. This will be on rotation during the day tomorrow. Shout out to everybody for supporting the stream. Champs First, No News, Kwame Kaiju, man, for Cash App and me and Mr. O. This will probably be the last random shit. Maybe until I get to Peru. We'll play it by ear. Maybe do another one next Tuesday. We gotta see. Yo, shout out to Michael Drews, man. Everybody was here. My man Music Man, Southwest Philly Stand Up. We in the building. International Choir, Storm Champs First. Yeah, just everybody, man. Like I say, man. We the last of the Mohicans making this nigga said a glitzy goblin.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, yeah. But listen, man, we lasted a few Mohicans making like this is content creation from like 2017, 2022 circa. If you know, you know what I'm saying, because you was there. I know y'all can see with your own eyes. All the channels are being assimilated, man. Like this shit is Ricky Lake all over again, bro. Like it's Ricky Lake, it's motherfucking Jerry Springer. That's what this shit is turned into, bro. It's a shame. So we be trying to clip up a lot of the vintage stuff. I just dropped a new episode with David Carroll clip in it. I'm gonna drop some more with some Barbarossa and Thugtician clips, and just start clipping some of the smaller guys like Roger Report, Peaceful Life. I gotta clip up a lot of Hood. Hood has turned into a really good content creator. I need to clip him more. I'm gonna clip my man Jeremy Hill. And I guess I'm gonna have to clip old Mr. O shit. But I'm gonna clip up the random ships too and put them in clip shows. So we trying to have this channel. We trying to be on 12 to 18 hours a day, just spinning content. So that's the new format. Yo, thanks for supporting the channel, man. We'll see you guys Sunday. With Full Lives, but the channel we'll be playing from the catalog and some new clip shows and stuff all during the week. Plus Tito's, not Tito, Theo's tech support. So yeah, we knocking this content out. And if when the sports season start, you seen Mr. O, my man from Philly Leak, Hoop, Tito, we covered the LeBron joint, and I think that went really well. I'm looking at that as like the pilot. So we might we might start a sports talk joint once the season start. You're going to watch the replay? Yeah, hands down. And like I said, I'll put it in rotation tomorrow too. But like, listen, man, we appreciate y'all. We'll be back Sunday. Like I said, this is like old PBS and shit, man. This is a subscriber-supported channel, man. We can't make the content without y'all, man.
Hey,
go ahead, Mr. I'll give you the last word.
I was gonna say, let me know when you want to do this another sports joint. I might be able to go ahead and surprise y'all every week with an actual person from each sport. I could actually call up Matt Forte and Kendall Gill real quick for the sports season. So just let me know.
Oh shit! Well, then that's the move right there. Yeah, you and my man Leak, y'all gotta, because it was just y'all two backstage before we even went on. Like y'all started talking, I was like, all right, well shit, I ain't got to brief nothing. Let's just go live. So whatchamacallit? But I mean, that's looking like that's a go. Like even if like if everybody can't get on, like if I can't get Hoop and Tito, I think you and if it's just you and Malik, I think that's good too. But like I said, either when the season starts or if there's something in particular around sports y'all want to talk about, let me know. We'll float it. And like I said, it ain't nothing to just shoot up a stream and have y'all bust it up for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because that 2 hours went quick as shit.
Hey, speaking of Transformers and Geechees and the Alphabet Mafia, it says the celebrity I guess down dropper Perez Hilton, not to be confused with the heiress to the Hilton.
Nigga, what you doing watching Perez Hilton, nigga?
No, it's on Clown where I'm on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It says Perez Hilton has reportedly been transported by ambulances after disturbing TikTok live in which he repeatedly harmed himself on camera during what appeared to be a severe mental health crisis. See, this is what I'm talking about. These people have a mental health psychosis in their head, and they gonna do harm to themselves and do harm to others. You know what I'm saying? See, my fear is we're gonna be have a whole bunch of these in the old folks' home, especially with Alzheimer's. You know what I'm saying? Searching themselves down there, and they're gonna be forgetting they chopped the dick and balls off a long time ago. This is gonna be a crazy future in the next.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
Yeah. That's a hell of a close statement. on that note, yo, we gonna get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna turn the channel on after this and spin some stuff from the catalog for the late night, man. We see you guys. We'll see you guys on Sunday, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. And until next time, man, good night and good luck.
That was crazy. Yeah. That was crazy. Pause, whatever. Yeah, crazy. I'm growing. I don't care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Pause, man.
Well, I know that was difficult. My head game is crazy. Like you.
Pause that. Hey, that's crazy. Pause that.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Pause whatever. But yeah, crazy. I'm growing.
Pause
I don't
already.
care. It was crazy.
Pause, guys. Pause here. That was hard. I know that was hard.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause, man.
Well, I know that was difficult. Who's the master?
Bruh.